nah, fellas, we on our drizzle drizzle shit. And like, I said it with some bass and some ugh.
Yeah.
These dudes is like, nah, drizzle drizzle. Like, no, if you want to, I can't even act it out because it's very. What's going on? You're tuned in to the All Points Podcast. We are the freshest crew. I go by the name of A2, Jonathan the Great.
Midwest.
And this is the name that shall not be said on the show.
You mean Kyle's Cool Corner?
Kyle's Cool Corner.
And right now, it's storming outside. We are on a tornado watch.
Well, it got downgraded to severe thunderstorm.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Okay, well, hey, we might survive then. We might survive.
There go Kansas getting cucked by tornadoes again.
Again. I guess. Man, but even though it might be a little breezy, a little cool outside, hot in these streets, right? Now I gotta ask y'all one question. I gotta ask y'all one question, okay?
Yes, sir.
What does Michael Jackson, Jews, Drake, and Apple all have in common?
I don't know.
Back that up. Michael Jackson.
Pause, no Diddy.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson.
Jews,
Diddy,
Drake,
and Apple.
Jews.
Drake
Jews.
and Apple.
Okay. Drake and Apple all have in common. Man, I don't know. You don't know? I don't know. You don't know? You don't know?
I feel like I can get close if I think about it. But
Yeah.
I don't know where he's taking this.
He's getting there. Let him get there.
All right.
What they all have in common is they being hated on by June Gemini haters, right? So you got Prince, who hated Michael Jackson. You got Kanye that hated the Jews. You got Kendrick that hate Drake, and me who hates apples. June is officially hater season.
That's original work right there.
That's a month of hating.
That is
a haters month.
Yeah, Geminis are known haters.
I mean, I'm just saying though, like we hate for good reason though. I mean, I was gonna include another person in here, Mr. 45. He hates everybody that isn't him.
True.
I was looking that up today though. I saw that and I was just like, yo, all these people who were born in that early June period, damn, we some haters.
Nigga, Geminis are haters. What are you talking about?
We're not haters.
Y'all two-faced haters.
Two-faced bitches. You know what?
You're
right. You had the name hating as Kyle for the longest time, so you might be a Gemini anyway.
Nah.
But why I bring that up, and we already know. Yeah. We already know. Yeah. Finally, K-Dot, he finally responded.
Yeah. It's funny though, just because like I'm at work and I'm reading the thread of the group chat, and I could just like feel the excitement from you and Sam's voice, like y'all screaming like some little school bitches.
What you mean?
Like, I could just feel the fanboy like through the comments. I was like, oh my god, these niggas is wet right now.
First of all, I only said one thing, and that was the whole fucking 20v1 shit. And then I was like, I'm at work. And I'm going to listen to it when I get in the latter part of the day when I can actually like sit down and listen to it.
Analyze it with your white friend.
Well, yeah. That's funny you say that. I didn't even know about it until you I was scrolling I was like on a break or whatever. I was scrolling through Facebook and I saw the All Points thing update. Oh, you saw that damn Kendrick?
I was like, you want the on-time news.
And then I was like, oh shit, something might have happened. So I had to hop on the Twitters. And people was in there.
Right when it happens, you check out the All Points Podcast
Facebook
page.
All right, sure, whatever. Yeah, go to us for news. Check out our Facebooks. You should.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah. I do it.
There was a hidden gem in there because it's like it's going up on a Tuesday. Drake did that song with McConaughey. Conspiracy theory.
No, that shit is crazy. You go into the Kendrick subreddit. These niggas are just like, oh, when he said this line, this was a reference to the space station.
It was all white people.
There's so many people that are like, oh man, he dropped it on the day that Hitler actually killed himself.
Yeah, I know.
Like, what does that have to do with this?
I saw that. Motherfuckers just reaching.
Yeah, there's so many reaches on this whole thing. Like from the people, I'm like, I hate it. Yeah. Like the whole thing with like Crody or whatever. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, they're like, oh man, Crody's his cat, and he keeps talking about you, blah blah blah, Crody. So he's calling him a pussy or whatever.
He was like, he dropped it on April 30th, which is 4:30. 4:30 plus 4 is 34. Drake is actually 34 years.
Yeah, that fucking reaching shit is funny. It's funny, but like people be obsessing way too much about this shit. Yeah, I'm happy with it. It was a good listen. Even our mom was like quoting some shit in it.
No, right? I feel like the lyrics and the bars is like it's top notch.
Yeah,
I just feel like the way he presented it as a diss track is kind of mild. Like it's more so delivery and tone. It's kind of like unorthodox for a diss track.
What was you
expecting? It's not really that much aggression like in his tone. It's kind of like playful.
Oh,
to answer you when you saying like what would you expect? I was kind of expecting a little bit of that control energy, right?
Or even like that, like his cadence and delivery on like that, you could just feel like nigga, I got something on my chest.
I thought you was expecting like a DJ in the background, like Trapaholics, like Gangsta Grizzy.
I'd say from the I thought from the first part of it when he like the little intro or whatever, where it's all nice and like whatever. When I first heard it, I was like, oh, okay, that's kind of weird. Like you said, that's a little bit different. That's different, But at the same time, like even after that, we're getting to a little bit of the bars that are in there, and I was like, "Shit! If he keeps going like this and just basically calmly talking to Drake, like sunning him, I've been like, ew.
I feel like everything he's saying is like what everybody's been thinking.
Yeah. He's saying what everyone's been thinking. Yes,
because he was talking about that. He's like, I'm with the culture, But
he said we don't care about the women, or we're tired of the women you're.
No, even like the little Yachty, because I remember I watched a little podcast interview he did, and I'm just like, I watched the whole thing when Lil Yachty was interviewing. I was like, this nigga's, I hated Lil Yachty when he came out. I was like, this nigga's 34 hanging out with like a early 20s, mid 20s dude. Like, I don't see the correlation. It's like, this is kind of strange.
Anyways, the Ball Points podcast was created off that foundation. What do you mean?
Not my fault.
Yeah, but I mean, like, so for real, I think it was a solid diss, like, going at the whole, like, you was making up stories because of like the Miss Morale shit. Yeah. Like, I think what he did too was perfect because he talked about like, what he was gonna say about it because he like kind of outlined it in the beginning part because he was just basically saying you ain't black enough, basically. Like he was saying shit like that. So he prefaced it. Yeah.
White boy.
Yeah, right.
I think one of my favorite lines is the YNW Melly line.
Oh yeah.
It's like if Drake and Cole is his real friends, then
I'm about to murder you.
Yeah. So I was like, that is like the bar of the year right there.
I saw somebody in the threads. He was like, "Why is K not blaming Wayne B. Melly when he might be innocent?" And so she like, it was like, "Shut the fuck up."
Man, like I said, I'm happy with it. Like, Drake's disses, they're funny. They're entertaining.
They were good.
They were good. They were entertaining. And now his response or whatever, I'm like, cool. Like, if y'all keep going back and forth like this, just keep it entertaining and shit. Yeah, keep it going.
But I mean, much closer to
don't drag it out or whatever.
Yeah.
But
I just think
we go into the summer with this.
The status that both of them are like. Neither one of them has the power to end the other's career.
Right.
I want these niggas to be fighting at the Grammys.
Other past beefs where like you come out with a hard diss track, their career pretty much over with.
I need them fight at the BET Hip Hop Awards this year. That's what I want.
One thing I don't want to see though is their whole like, oh, we settled the difference. We're cool now.
They're holding hands, kissing.
It's different. It happened with Jay-Z and Nas or whatever. That was cool. Like they came out and they did, whatever. I was cool with that because I had never seen that before. If they do this shit now, then I'm like, all right.
Then it gives credence to the idea that it was manufactured.
Knowing Drake and Kendrick's sense of humor, I could see them doing a track together, sampling Friends. How many double?
I
can see that happening.
Requested a feature.
Yes, I can see them all doing a song together, sampling that one bar.
I wonder when that was though. When he requested it.
Probably within the last 10-year time span.
Yeah, that's what I would think. Because like the diss started at that BET. Well, as far as we knew, it's like them BET Awards. Yeah. When he did that freestyle. Yeah. So I mean, if it was after that,
but I must say, I have to put this out there. I might have said it off mic before, but
Drake is a great father. Oh,
I just remember back in
I don't know nothing about that.
Like the 2006. Mid 2010s era, Wayne was on fire, and I just remember a lot of people hating on his voice, like his style, like changing his pitches and tones. But I must say that Kendrick, I know Nicki and Lil Wayne, they kind of put that to the forefront with like altering their voice, using it like as another form of an instrument. And then Kendrick comes along and he kind of adopts that same like changing his voice to like, you know, like the first part, like the first 2 minutes, you could just hear it.
He's doing his little like, you know.
Yeah, like his tone. Yeah, like stretching his voice. So I was like, I can hear Wayne in this. I can hear Nicki in this. I was like, see. But he has shouted out Wayne. He gave him respect. So I want you Wayne haters to, you know.
Oh, I still
to acknowledge, you know,
Look,
pay.
I've already given my praise to Wayne, even on like the whole
influence, man.
Nah,
I still ain't heard nothing that I really
God
like.
did, or Hove did. I mean, you know, where he was basically setting it straight, like, you know, I'm the apex. Like I started this. This was my style. Yada yada yada. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm like, he wasn't my cup of tea, but you know, whatever. I acknowledge that he came
changed
in
the
and he made
game.
a huge impact. Whatever.
Yeah.
It's not what I like. I mean, it's like, you know, it's different lanes for people or whatever. Cool.
Yeah,
Like,
that's part of it. It's like, you know, back in like the 2002 to like even that period, you're saying like the 2010s or so. That was when I was just like, man, I hate anything that isn't like pure underground hip hop bullshit, right?
Yeah.
And then later on, it's just like, okay, it's all hip hop, but it just ain't my
Bumping some
style.
Kevin Gates.
Yeah, exactly. He did it for me.
I remember.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got two.
He started your car battery by praying on it, didn't he?
Yeah,
That's what it is.
Yeah.
I felt like I'll just smell booty coming through the speakers. It's like if you get it,
Yeah.
Buddha.
But I would say, you know, speaking on like people having different lanes and different preferences and all that shit, just it's a season of beef and
Seasoned beef.
yeah, it really is. Ooh.
It is also a scumbag season.
Mm-hmm.
Season
True.
number
We
7.
can't be overshadowed.
What a coincidence.
You're right.
But,
Yeah.
but that Chris Brown and me,
man,
Quavo.
God damn, Chris.
You didn't have to be so mean.
You didn't have to be so mean.
And it's just like the funny thing is like Saweetie was one of the girls that, you know, allegedly messed with. Well, she was with Quavo, but allegedly messed with Chris Brown. I'm gonna say allegedly due to, you know, cease and desist, you know, allegations. But anyways,
You didn't like that?
so basically, she came out and put up like a screenshot of a DM, like Quavo was like trying to message her, like even after they broke up. She basically put him on blast, like, yeah, I hope the next model chick you find, you can turn her into me. And then, but she never denied Chris Brown allegations. So it's just like, it's just.
I mean, would you deny Chris Brown's allegation?
I don't even know what that means.
Whatever. If he grabbed your arm, was like, "Let me talk to you."
Just do what I'm saying, so like crumping and shit.
I feel like Chris Brown won that in the fact that you had to use like a takeoff verse and hook. Is like, why you dragging this man into it? Like,
Nigga, I'm dead.
like, why you dragging him? Like, if you want to save that for another project or something, I would have respected that. But it's like,
No,
you're trying to use his
likeness, his influence.
This close for the blickies coming out.
Yeah, no, Chris won that. That was hands down. Like that was.
And
I
in
wanna
fact,
see
he
them
thought it
niggas
was so.
fighting at the
He thought
BET
his
Awards.
response to that was so whack that he not even gonna respond anymore because that just proves that he's the worst rapper out of the Migos.
Yeah, I forgot who was saying like, yeah, you should probably go get your other relative or who's he?
Offset.
Offset, yeah. He was like, you should probably link up with Offset again, try to go back again. Like, Chris,
Offset's
this
fighting
ain't
for his
cutting.
family.
Right.
But man, yeah, diss tracks. Y'all hear the stupid ass no Diddy bullshit?
No.
Oh, you talking about with Gucci Mane?
Yeah.
I'm like, why he throw himself in the man? He like Rick Ross to me.
Yeah.
They just want some attention off of it, but I thought it was funny, but it's just
I couldn't, man. I couldn't really understand Gucci. Like he's like it's weird. Like Fat Gucci. Like I still couldn't understand him, and I was like, okay, that makes sense. Like this man looks like he's got marbles in his mouth. So when you got like to Slim Gucci, you know, whatever,
Clone Gucci.
Clone
Yeah,
Gucci.
Clown Gucci.
Straight teeth Gucci.
But I was like, oh, okay, I might be. Still couldn't hear him. I was like, man, you sound exactly the same. And
Was he just not able to pronounce shit with like a layer of fat
he
or
just
something? Is
sounded
that what's
like-
stopping him or something?
Well, the first time he couldn't talk because he had the diamonds in his mouth, and now he can't talk because he has those big
in his
veneers in his mouth.
Yeah, them horse.
He got them
I
horse
heard
chompers,
that.
them biters.
But why come nobody? I mean, to bring it back, we can move forward. Why come nobody's talking about how Kendrick dissed Gunna in his verse?
did he? Oh,
Yeah, he did.
probably
I say shit that'll make Gunna want to be a saint or something like that. Yeah.
I mean, because nobody fucking cares. Like, what's Gunna gonna say?
You be taking duck selfies with Drake. I used to hate that.
Really?
He did a little duck lip pose. Drake will always do that. I'm like, nigga.
I mean, it's kind of his thing.
I'm ready for the blickies to come out.
that sexy red line shit. I'm at my desk just cracking the fuck up at that shit.
That's like the funniest line.
Yeah.
Yep. And he brought Pusha T back in there too.
I mean,
Really.
I remember Pusha. I saw his interview. He's like, he has no interest in going at Drake. He was like, I got that W. I'm good.
Yeah. I mean, but would you consider that like, you know, when you beat somebody and you turn off the game and you just walk away? Like, nope, I got it.
Like he does.
I'm gonna retire.
Tekken with
Eddie. Excuse me, hold on.
I'm done playing.
Oh, you gotta go around.
Nah.
I got my one win in. I'm done playing.
Listen, you know, I had shit to do.
Nah,
You know,
you always got stuff to do. It's usually a bowl of spaghetti.
You fucking right. I had some this weekend, bitch.
All that nigga eats.
Yeah. But that was an interesting week. I mean, you know, it happened a few days ago. We're still jamming it out to that. But what else happened this week?
I will say, before we go to the next subject,
Oh, okay.
it's been 4 episodes that we've talked about this beef. Like, we've been like doing play-by-play, like coverage, like up-to-date coverage.
People want to know.
For
Something
every
new
week.
happens from the last conversation.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yes. No, it's actually funny.
Also, with that, this has been like over, 10 years in the making?
Yeah.
It's just been,
Yep.
you know, why wouldn't you talk
The
about
pot was boiling. And,
Yeah.
you know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Finally boiled over.
it?
They should have
It
put a
was
spoon
funny,
on
though,
it.
just being on Twitter, like seeing everybody from TDE, like, oh, shit, like, oh, he got his ass or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, J-Rock sitting there, like, man, he roasted that nigga like a brown chicken or some shit like that. I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Wish
I mean,
I
he
had
got
friends
what
that-
he asked for.
Yeah.
Like he just been
Yeah.
antagonizing this dude to like put something out.
Yeah.
Something out.
It must
No,
be
this
nice
ain't
to
over.
have friends that back you up like that.
It is.
No, don't do that. Because you remember, I didn't get backed up in Austin in Target. Remember we talked about that last
Like I
week?
said,
Yeah, I didn't get
we
backed
didn't
up.
know if that was your kid or not.
For those
What were we
that
supposed to
don't
do?
Yeah, you
those
wasn't
that
here.
don't
We said it off mic. I was like, yeah, I ain't even got no real niggas. Like they didn't even step up.
Like I said,
went down.
we
He was
thought
like,
you knew him.
For those that don't know, when we went to DreamCon last year, then there was some possibly homeless dude that just walked up on
Eugene's
G and he
kid.
started like talking to him like they was best friends. He's like, man, you remember me?
He called him daddy and everything.
I'm mad because didn't we go to a different store and
Yeah,
then that
we
nigga
went-
showed up
we
again?
No,
left there,
he was
and
by
we
himself
drove
at that
over to, like,
point.
Foot Locker because
We was sitting in the van just looking at it
I
happen.
wanted something to like put on to go to the club because I didn't pack.
I was literally like, should we just drive away? 'Cause we was waiting for you to come
And
back.
I wanted to knock this nigga out and get in the van, but I was
Oh, it
like,
your
I
son.
was like, nah, that could just lead to other stuff. I'm gonna just leave.
Hey, we was only there for one more day. We could have just.
I
Don't
wanted
worry.
to so bad, but I
It's
was like,
hard.
You're not like the dude on Twitter. We had your back, or at least I did. Okay, I had it all on video.
Don't worry, Gene.
I had it all on Snap,
Don't worry, Gene.
just in case things got hairy. We could be like, no, that other guy initiated this thing.
We'll run into your son again
nah, I'ma just have to be
when we
like-
go to DreamCon this year.
2024.
Hey, we can officially
Have to
talk
be like
about it.
K-Dog. I'm gonna have to walk around that stick.
Nah,
Trade
nah,
3K.
nah. That's right. All Points Podcast will be at DreamCon 2024 this year. If you have tickets, let us know. Maybe we'll sign them for you or something. I don't know.
Maybe.
Come to we're gonna have a panel, but we don't have the exact information just yet. But just be on the lookout.
Yeah, we'll tell you before the show comes.
Exactly. And we might have a special guest with us.
We might.
Nah, when you brought up having real niggas with you, there was some dude that was on Twitter and he's talking about how like he pretty much deaded his friends of like 4 years or maybe it was a little bit longer, but
That's all out.
yeah, I guess he had like back surgery or some shit like that, and like nobody really hit him up to like
Damn.
see how he was doing,
So you just
and
cut
I guess
them
he was
niggas
just
off.
like, I just blocked everybody and moved on.
Yep, that's
Like,
what you're
people were
supposed to
calling him,
do.
like,
Right.
zesty
Yeah, I
or
mean,
whatever, just
That's like when you need your support system.
Right.
But damn, that's fucked up.
yeah. But I also kind of wonder, did he hit them up? Because phones work both ways.
Nah,
so-
man,
That's-
his
that's-
back was hurting.
Yeah, he couldn't even
He
reach it.
couldn't. He couldn't reach his phone.
Bullshit.
He tried to lean over and just.
His
But
back
no,
was
injury.
it's kind of like the scale tips to one side. If we like, you know, something happened to Kyle, you know, where you know he got.
Something did happen to me, nigga.
I'm just saying, like,
I can't even talk straight.
it's like it would be
He's
our
talking gay.
it would be our obligation, like our moral code.
Yeah.
Still is, nigga.
Wait, we gotta check in like every week.
Yes.
All right.
To see if he good. It ain't on him to like.
Yes.
Hey man, what's up with y'all? Why you like,
You really should. My sister
Like,
checked in with me today asking about my Bell's palsy.
You know what? I'm gonna set a reminder.
You should.
I'm gonna do that.
You should. Even my doctor, y'all know just as much as my doctor knows. He saw me today and was like, I don't really know what to tell you, Kyle.
Just gonna have to wait it out, nigga.
Why'd I pay $25 for this?
Yeah.
But no, it's on them. Like I think it's on them because like you get like you don't know what like somebody's dealing with when they going through some major shit like that.
You know when the proper thing to do when a family like your mother or father die.
What's that?
What you're supposed to do for them?
Buy food.
Yeah, exactly. You buy them some food. You bring them some food because they're going through grief and they probably don't even want to eat.
Yeah,
so you buy them
you're
food.
right.
For them. Look, if
Lose weight.
Yes, because if they're going through a tough time or whatever, you're just gonna push a bunch of food on them.
Yes, because you're gonna grief
develop
eat.
a habit,
A food habit.
Yeah,
You don't
they're gonna
put
start
cocaine
eating.
in it, nigga. Don't send them like weed or nothing. Just order a pizza or something.
I
Just do
mean,
something good.
Nah,
If
then they gonna be like, that was good.
But
I might have to take out the other pair.
But I'm just saying, if a nigga have back surgery, don't you like this nigga can't like you like, hey man, you need something from the store? Like, you need me to drop off?
You got
Like,
DoorDash.
I ain't gonna answer the door.
He just had back surgery. You know how much money that is?
No.
Exactly.
Oh, you might just want to come over and watch TV with the nigga. Let's put the game
rub-
on for a
you
couple
can't-
hours.
you can't-
Rub his
You know,
backers
to
up.
take his mind off of it.
Look,
You know,
the
like-
reason that they didn't hit this dude up because he ain't a stand-up dude.
Yeah. How you know?
Because he got back problems.
He probably got them back problems. He probably got them back problems was carrying all his friends for so many years.
See, he had his at first, but he was like, yeah, you gotta just turn it off and walk away and talk about himself. Now this nigga talking about himself. Like, who's the leader of the show? I asked our listeners who they think the leader of the show is.
Speaking of listeners
already
and that
know.
particular listener, how come the fuck you still ain't sent any questions in? What's his name again? Greg.
Yeah.
You know the
Greg.
email. You're a super fan.
We know
Send
all.
some shit in.
Because he asked me all the questions on Fortnite.
Yeah.
I mean, he could ask questions. You know, where you ask
Playing
questions.
in your undies.
What's
Bro,
Kyle got
so
that we don't got?
You can send in the questions to allpointsquestions@gmail.com. All right, Greg, stop asking Kyle. You know, when you guys go down to DreamCon, you're going to be staying in the same hotel room.
Yeah, holding
Like
hands and
buddies.
skipping.
No, we're not.
My bad, Greg.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So you had brought up Bell palsy
Yeah.
earlier, but you know, I remember when Chad, how you pronounce his last name?
Bozeman?
Bozeman.
Yeah, I remember when videos was popping up. You know, people was like premeditated, just like saying stuff without knowing, and then
Oh,
they
this
find
nigga
out.
skinny.
Then they
Yeah.
find out, you know, it's kind of they felt bad. So, you know, I was watching the playoffs with Philly versus New York, and then you know, Joel Embiid, he couldn't like blink his eye. He got like knocked to the ground, and like he couldn't blink, and
Yeah.
everybody in the comments and stuff was just like going in on this dude.
What's wrong with this
what
nigga?
the fuck is wrong with this?
This
nigga?
nigga twitching.
Yeah, they was just going in, and then even Charles Barkley. Okay, after they lost the game, they lost to like
Terrible.
a buzzer beater. So
Mhm.
in the post game interview, he's in the locker room talking to the reporters with his head down, and then Charles Barkley just went in on his ass.
He's not
That's
a
not
team
the sign
leader.
of a leader. You need to
Yep.
put your head up and keep your chin up after a loss. Like, you're the leader. Your team's gonna follow that. And
Terrible.
the reason why he didn't look up, you know, even doctors was like, you know, you got the YouTube doctors that kind of like they go over
Here's a 10-minute
athletes'
video
injuries and try to explain
explaining.
what happened.
Yeah.
So basically, he came out like the next game, like an interview, and he was like, "Yeah, I was diagnosed with Bell's palsy, so like half of my face is numb, and you know I can't blink, this, that, and the third." So that was a reason behind it, and then
Yep.
everybody's like, you know,
They're like, oh,
They're
well,
like,
you know,
yeah,
we
they
didn't
got
mean that.
and he was like, "Yeah, doctors don't know why it happened. It kind of sucks because
Yep, it's a
things
virus.
keep happening to me like throughout the course of my playoff career, but." So when I thought when I seen that, I thought a homeboy over here. So
Yep.
Yeah,
but
how
he
you doing
didn't
with that,
call me
Blake?
up. He didn't call me up though.
Hey, he thought he
no,
didn't text
no,
me.
hold up,
though.
because
he didn't text me or nothing.
no, because
He just thought about me. He was like, "All right, then.
no,
next
'cause
game."
every time something happens, he was like, "We send our thoughts and prayers," and he was like, "No, why do we always gonna do thoughts and prayers?"
We don't do that.
But I've been praying for this dude. Like he don't even.
That's
Oh, that's rain.
I've been praying for this guy the whole time. He don't know it.
Well, I appreciate it. No, I do know it. I do know it. I do know it.
But yeah, so yeah, I see you making some improvements. So that's
everyone
that's what
keeps
I'm
saying
saying.
that.
I'm glad to see that.
Everyone keeps saying
I mean,
that.
we can tell.
But I don't feel it. But I appreciate that. I appreciate the thoughts and prayers.
I think it is just kind of
And
like
the casseroles.
I think it is because like you see yourself every day, so you don't see the
Yeah.
progression like in
Exactly.
big chunks, but we do.
Like she says, it's bigger, but I know
Yeah,
myself.
exactly.
Stupid. Nah, that whole Joel Embiid thing, that I did laugh though. I did laugh.
Of course, no one knew from the jump.
I knew something was wrong, but I just didn't know what.
No. They were talking about the reason why he couldn't make a shot, and like behind him, you see some girl like some big titty. It's like that's why he couldn't focus on the game.
Yeah, would I look at that way? But he did score 50 points though.
Yeah.
With Bell's palsy, that's pretty impressive.
See?
So no
Your people
excuses
can
for
do
me.
it.
Exactly. No excuses for
Say
me.
your people.
Nah, for real, shout out to him though. Like now, like Bell's palsy, like the hot topic now, and everyone's all talking about it on
Might
YouTube,
be.
and
You
just
might
like
get some pussy for this.
I made it cool. Can you imagine getting Bell's palsy after eating some pussy?
Just come up.
No.
It's your fault.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Like it's,
Or it could have been like the first time you was like ready to eat some ass. You say you don't eat ass. And then you just come up like, see?
No, he was in the interview talking about, yeah, I got it after the Miami game. And I was like, see? Miami.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They got Magic Johnson.
Yeah. Yeah. Because that was on that episode. I was like, yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
Like, you can't go to Miami.
Can't go to Miami, man. You can get Bell's palsy.
I guess.
Shit, I was thinking about going down there too. Like, I don't know. I think twice.
No, you saw that photo with Magic Johnson with all them women? And the
Nope.
caption said, I think this was the day.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, yeah, shout out, man. My doctor told me today that come back within like a month or something. If it's not improved by then it's probably gonna be a long-term thing. But
Damn.
But yeah, I'm hoping that
Well, I got
We
the
don't
fingers
never
crossed
listen to
for
what
you, man.
doctors say, bro.
I mean,
Nigga, what?
sometimes I do. I mean,
No, I'm saying like
I
because
do.
doctors always say one thing, but you know.
But your spiritual advisor who brings over the rocks and gems.
As long as I keep paying this doctor, he gonna say whatever.
They got the final say.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So, y'all like camping?
No.
Hell no.
Nope.
Nigga, I'm not.
Nature's scary.
I'm not an outdoors nigga.
You ain't?
Unless I'm
Yeah.
like going on a nice brisk walk under the moonlight.
The temperature has to be exactly correct.
Let's say, you had the big trailer and whatnot. You went out, you was just by
That's
yourself.
glamping, nigga.
So what?
That's glamping. That's
I mean, whatever. Just
Big ass
nature.
RV? Cool,
Like out in the
yeah.
woods, right?
mm,
Now, if you was just by yourself and you just went on a walk and you came across
You what?
a woman
You
or a
went
bear,
across?
came across, get it right.
mhm.
You came across a woman and a bear.
Mm.
Which one are you trusting?
The bear.
The bear?
Yeah.
Like a talking bear.
Yeah, no, just the bear.
We don't
What are you
trust these
talking?
hoes.
Wait, what?
Yeah, are you trusting the woman or you gonna choose the bear?
What does the woman look like? Does she look like she's been living in the forest?
Whatever came in your mind when I said a woman, that's
Does
what
the
she looked
bear
like.
have like a shirt on?
Now the bear is just a bear.
No. Thought this was a
So it's this one TikTok thing that's going on, and the women's is being asked. So you're in the woods on a trail, and you come across. It's like, would you rather come across a man in the woods or a bear? And women are choosing the bear.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, yo, you know what the fuck? Well, I guess it depends on what kind of bear.
Yeah,
It depends on
is.
what kind of bear.
Yep.
Yeah, you know the rule. If it's brown, stay down. If it's black, fight back.
Yeah.
I ain't never heard.
You ain't never heard that
Yeah.
shit?
Yeah. And if it's a white, you call it a night.
Good night.
Yeah, it's good night. It's good night.
I ain't never heard that.
If it's black, attack. If it's brown, build a wall. That's what it is.
The views of Thompson Krigler
What?
Yeah,
do
no,
not reflect
that's
y'all points.
That's
podcast.
that's the saying, G. If a black bear, you
No,
can
I'm
try to
talking
fight it. If it's a brown bear, just lay down. If it's a white bear, you done for.
Good night, bear.
Yeah, 'cause
So-
polar bears don't give a fuck.
They
right?
don't, and they're left-handed.
No, they're not.
No, they are.
No,
Check it out.
All right.
Every polar bear
It's
is
on
left-handed.
Wikipedia.
I feel like if I see
Google
a a woman coming out of the woods, out the blue, she gonna be like the chupacabra.
I'm just saying, what does she look like? Does she look like she's been trapped in the woods, or does she look like a normal like hiker?
No, it's just whatever came to your mind when I say
like
woman.
Well, when you say woman, you know what comes to my mind.
Big
yeah,
booty.
so it's just
Exactly.
like,
Yeah.
you know,
Well,
if it's
then
too good to be true, then it's
Yeah,
too good
right.
to be
And
true.
that's a skinwalker.
I
Don't
said,
trust it.
skinwalker or a trap.
Yeah.
You can be like, hey, you go up to her and start talking to her, and somebody gonna throw a net on you or something.
Mhm.
Right.
And it's done deal.
True. Then you get trafficked into like Colombia or something.
Well, I mean, you know,
Traffic to Colombia.
Mm-hmm.
taken to the woods,
Rolling
you know, where
cigarettes,
they
cigars.
manufacture moonshine, and you know,
Mhm.
it's big burly lumbery men. They're just taking their turns on you, just going to town on you.
He's sweating
Just-
right now.
just producing more and more Mountain Dew.
He's getting moist.
I'm kind of shocked that y'all let me go that long with it.
I
I was
mean,
about
why
to hop
not?
in. I felt like you were
Nah, we
describing
just-
Paul Bunyan or Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Sometimes we just
Hey,
let
why not? That's all of them.
Sometimes we just gotta let you go.
Yeah.
That's a good question, though. I also have another good question for you
that?
guys. Since
What's
I'm just full of ideas on my phone. Since y'all was
There you go.
talking all that good stuff that 2 episodes ago.
Oh,
What
that your
good
phone
stuff?
that you have to pick with me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
No. Y'all act like my name is Lord Voldemort and can't say my name
Yo,
on the show.
Okay, you look at it this way. Have we mentioned Sam or Tim?
We already know Sam, that nigga done quit. I'll say it.
But have we mentioned them
And Tim, he's out
I
of town.
think I mentioned him on the last episode.
Yeah, I think so.
Mm.
one time?
Yeah.
On that episode that Kyle wasn't here, we was letting this
I'm
nigga
sorry.
have it.
I'm just a good
That's why I
asset.
was like, no.
I'm just a
stop
big
saying his
asset to the
fucking
show.
name.
Yeah.
All right.
There was multiple times I was listening to that episode and I was just like, I forgot Sam was on this show.
All right, that's 2.
Exactly.
You trying to catch up?
I know.
Well,
He's trying to put it on somebody else.
no,
He's trying to punch down.
I have a question for y'all. If your eyeballs fully popped out of your head, what would you see?
The back of my
Everything-
head.
Everything that you already see,
No.
they're still attached.
Wait, yeah, I was gonna say they still attached. We got
No,
like
they fully
Wi-Fi
pop
eyeballs.
out. They fully pop out like they're in your
and they're
hands now.
and
you
they're
can
cut
still
off.
see.
Yeah, they're
from-
not on like the strings or nothing.
I mean, if they could.
What do you see?
Shit, man.
the inside of my hands because I'll be like, oh.
No, it don't work like that.
I mean, can
Eyeballs aren't wireless.
Well, but that's okay. All right.
yeah, I'm trying to understand. Like,
Your
how does this
eyes
work?
pop out of your
They fully
head
pop out like they're going. Like they
like
they
a
just pop-
cartoon.
So
like-
even the
like
stems are
eyeballs,
like they're not
yes.
attached.
Yes, they're
But
not
you can still
attached.
see. Like your brain is still, processing.
But you're
what's
still
on your
processing.
eyeball.
What do you see?
Nothing.
I want to see one eyeball with another eyeball. You know,
Why?
why not? That's the only time you'll ever be able to do that.
Look in the mirror.
You can't.
You
that's
know you
not-
can't fully see yourself. The
Here
only
we
the
go
only
with
time
this
you can see
again.
yourself is in reflections or in photographs.
All right. So look in the mirror, and then you can look right into your eyeball, mainly your iris. You
Mm.
know, because that's really all you're going to be
It's
viewing
not
out
a.
of
It's
it.
not a direct.
All right, shut up.
I heard you see nothing because it's like it's hard to explain. You can't see nothing.
Educate us.
Like you can't see nothing. There'll be nothing. Nothing's there.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
Not even black. You would think black, but it's not.
When you think black, you think what?
It's not.
Damn.
You attack.
This nigga racist. So he see black, you still think nothing.
He
Yeah,
learned.
tell us how you really feel.
He gonna survive in the woods.
That was cute.
Mhm.
If a girl gets a train ran on her by 6 dudes,
Marry her. I mean,
Yeah, I knew.
You threw me off.
She's the one that's gonna change.
yeah.
If a girl gets a train ran on her by 6 dudes, do they count it as one sexual partner or 6?
6.
Yeah, 6.
It's
Really?
all about penetration.
That's 6 separate
What you talking about? The girl?
penetrations.
Yeah.
The girl counts it?
Yeah,
Or
does the
like
girl
you
count it
count-
as 6 or does she count it as 1?
Yeah, she counts it as 6.
But if you get jumped by 6 niggas, is that 6 fights or 1 fight?
It's 6 fights.
Oh, that's different because you're because a fight is still happening to you. It doesn't matter. It's
A train is
All
the same
right.
thing.
All
the
right.
train is
Those
penetration.
are like
Look,
6 different individuals.
That's what I'm saying.
6 individual different,
Let's say you won the encounter, right? Like you beat all them niggas up, right?
Yeah.
And then you see him at the club and you just flexing on him. You're like, I
That's-
whooped that nigga.
That's
I
one
whooped that
fight. No,
nigga."
that's one fight.
Nah,
If
it's
you
one
beat all
occurrence.
6 niggas up, that's 1 fight.
But you fought that nigga. You fought
Yeah.
all of them. So
We don't count as
that-
6 fights.
they're separate fights.
It was all.
This ain't Mortal
happening
Kombat,
at once.
nigga.
I mean, I'm gonna claim that.
I was just wondering.
Those are your questions.
I mean, no, I was just curious what y'all thought because I saw it on
Well,
Twitter and I was just
obviously
like,
It's self-explanatory.
I mean, I wouldn't count it as 6. I would count it as 1. It's one activity.
My
You
win
saying
record
for the girl. No,
Yeah.
because you know the video, the girls be like, yo, how many guys you slept with in one day? They're like, oh, the most I slept
That's
with
one
is
body.
112. That's 112 bodies.
Yep.
Going inside the hoo-ha.
You can't say, oh, that's one body because it was one session and they was all lined up and we were in the same room. Like, no,
That's nasty. Yeah. You imagine dudes just with their pants down, just like waiting in line.
I honestly thought that's how it went.
Hurry up.
Scoot over.
Wait. When people are running trains, that's not how it is.
I don't know.
I truly thought that's how it
never been a
was.
participant.
I thought it was just
I
niggas
ain't
waiting
never
outside
gonna
the
be a
door.
participant.
I thought it was just niggas waiting outside the door for it to go
You
in.
gotta like high five out, like it's in like it's wrestling.
It's all you, dog.
He like we about to like do something awesome.
I mean, we are about to be at Dream Card.
Like I got quiet, like
Hey, man.
scumbag.
Over here thinking,
It's like baseball.
putting their
Like-
thinking caps on.
Like, how we gonna get her in this position?
There's 6 niggas, which is 4 holes.
One of my niggas go get
Well,
two.
you just tried to hoe a nigga and say six dudes just like whooped his ass in a fight. So like, what are you trying to say?
That's one fight.
That's
I wouldn't
not
count
one
that as 6
fight.
fights. That's one fight.
That's not
Nigga,
one
this
fight.
is not multiple levels. You're not.
No, it's separate fights. Because if you fight in one nigga and then you turn around, another dude coming, now you just started a new fight.
No, you didn't.
You
They
just
just
started a
joined
new
in.
fight.
They just joined into the
I'm
fight.
with
you
him.
swinging on
That's
this,
one
dude
fight.
comes
That's
back.
one fight.
That's
That's one
not
fight.
one fight.
That's one fight.
That is not one fight.
No,
That's not
that's
two
a separate
fights, nigga.
fight.
No, it's not.
Nah.
What
Okay,
they
what
both
about
like-
a gauntlet? A gauntlet is the same thing, right?
That's different.
It's
That's
separate
different.
fight.
A gauntlet's different because they're coming in one at a time.
Okay.
Okay,
So
that's the
so if
same
you
thing.
But they're all jumping you at the
That's
same
thing
time.
as getting jumped. Like,
nah, you play Fortnite, right?
Yes.
So if you do a battle royale and you win, did you like win one little?
That's you
encounter?
won one match.
No, you didn't.
You won one
Okay,
match.
okay.
You
No,
won one match.
You
but
won
got
against
multiple
20
kills.
other motherfuckers.
You got multiple kills. You won one match though.
y'all
Nah.
seen World Star fights? Okay, it might be a group of people, but they kind of scared. He like get 1, 2 come. He kind of
That's one- that's a brawl.
Stutter one, then another one comes.
That's a brawl, nigga.
Okay, what about the Alabama the riverboat brawl?
That was a
That
brawl.
was-
That
that
was
was
a
an individual
brawl.
fight, huh?
No, that was a
Those
brawl. That's
all
a difference.
individual
Nah.
fights.
It wasn't 1 versus 20. It was 20 versus 1.
Hey, we not
20
talking about
versus like
Drake.
50. What are you talking about?
No, that is definitely one fight.
It's not
You
one
can
fight.
definitely
No, it's not.
no, because you can definitely punch two people at the same time.
Exactly.
Yeah, separate fights.
And think about
You
it.
just
got-
multitasking with
if
fights.
you're
That's
fighting
it.
two goons, fighting two goons, you can grab each of them by the head and then
Yep.
slam them together. And
Exactly.
that is one fight.
That's
No,
one fight.
once those combine, then that's one
No.
fight.
But what if they both punch
But if
you?
they never make contact,
What if they both punch you at the same time?
Yeah, then you block, and then you go low,
Exactly.
you slam one, and you pick one up, you hit that nigga with Charles. Like, man.
okay, you know what? You know what? This is going in the polls.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's what I was
it's
saying.
going in the polls.
So yeah, so that's so the
No, that
same.
would it would only make sense like if it was a shootout, like it's like multiple niggas, it's like one shootout.
That's a shootout though. We're talking about hand to
But
hand
it's
combat.
like multiple individuals involved
Yes.
in one scenario.
That's why I'm saying if a girl's
It-
getting a train ran over by 6 dudes, that's one sexual
that's
act.
different.
That's
No,
one
it's
body.
not.
because
That's one body.
intercourse is a separate interaction. Like, you
Dude, but
can't-
what if she's doing multiple times? She has
What-
like 2 hands.
what if
She has
ain't
a
the
mouth
same
and 2
person.
hands.
It ain't the same. They're all individual.
That's
Okay,
one
okay,
body.
Okay, then
No.
if she goes to the doctor because she caught something, and the
Yes.
doctor's like, "Have you had it? Any other partners and whatnot?" He's like, "No, I just had one."
She'll be
All
lying.
right, homie.
Yeah,
all right, homie.
yeah, okay.
That's different though.
You go to the doctor to get your prostate checked. The first doctor check, like, hold on, let me see you. I need him to check it. Then another, then the third and fourth.
better
No,
ask
Is
that
that- did you get your prostate checked one time, or did you get your prostate checked 6 times?
No.
They
But-
all in the room.
Yeah.
Like, hold on. I
Yeah.
just can't see the hold
No.
on. Can you help me?
If all 6 of the doctor's hands are in my butt,
Because you.
then yes, that's one time.
Because you know how you try to get blood work, and then let's say the nurse can't get it, so they call in the other nurse to
That's
come do
happened
it.
before. But if
Exactly,
they're both,
so-
Yeah,
if they're
it'd be
both
like-
sticking me at the same time, that's one time.
No, you got 2 different
You got-
phlebotomists
Yeah.
doing the thing like.
That's 2 different times.
You had 2 different nurses.
But I went in there for one session.
They're better.
They was only checking for one
That's
thing.
that's
They're
my
better.
argument.
They're
Two
better
different
not
nurses, 2
ever-
different needles.
ever in the history of mankind have a whole slew of doctors getting fisty up in your butt.
Oh, so-
I can't get it.
Hey,
Hold on,
somebody
Doc,
might
can
be
you check
into that.
again? Can you get someone else to check?
So we have Muhammad
got
here.
longer
He's a
arms.
WSU student. He's
He got
training.
longer arms. Send him in.
Okay. What if they're like this big, right? You know, they got some little baby hands.
Nah, you're in the wrong field. All right.
Nah,
And then somebody come in like Petey Green. All you got to do is move on to the
I'm
side.
gonna show you how to do it.
Pass me some lubricant.
Nah, he don't even get the lubricant. He just
Spread that shit around.
That's when you go. How many doctors does it take to check a prostate? 6
You're
if
like,
it's
we're
me.
gonna find out.
Fuck nah.
Man.
Niggas going on lunch break.
But yeah, since you said how many, so you got the owl. Like, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? Each lick is individual. It's not like one lick to get. So
We break it.
But that's one sucker though. It'd be different.
Sucker, but
it'd be
it
different.
takes multiple licks.
It would be different if it was multiple suckers. And like you.
But multiple suckers is the 6 dudes. They all got their own sucker.
If the girl, okay, but what if she's doing multiple things?
They own sucker.
You are ruining suckers.
What if she's doing the
My
same?
daughters can't have suckers no more. Nope. That's a wrap. Thanks, G.
What if she's doing multiple things at one
My daughter
time?
been eating popsicles, and I don't like it.
Slapping at her. No.
You gotta let it melt in the bowl and get a straw.
No, you gotta get a spoon. What you talking about? She's more like it.
She done got the popsicle out the freezer and she's already telling you the joke on the stick.
Oh man.
Like, how you get that so fast?
Microwave.
Shoot, dog. Whatever, man. Y'all don't know.
Yeah,
We do.
we're gonna put that on the poll. We had a whole little thing there. Yeah, and this needs to be settled. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you listening, vote in the poll.
Yeah, does it count as one body or does it count as 6 bodies?
6.
I think it counts as one.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy on the internet right now? What y'all know about some drizzle drizzle?
The fuck is
You talking about
Drizzle?
strudel frosting?
No.
You talking about that nigga who put an extra sauce on the fries,
Nah,
the
man.
chicken fries?
Apparently, because of dudes like Drake, we're in the soft guy era, where dudes they don't want to do the things that dudes are typically supposed to do, whatever.
Like cut grass?
I guess women they had this whole catchphrase or whatever. It's like sprinkle or whatever. I don't fucking get it because I'm like damn near 40, and it's like they expect dudes that want to talk to them to send them a Cash App request or something like that.
The women.
The women. They're like, oh, well, if you want to talk to me, then you got to send me some money or whatever, and you need to pay for this. You need to be like a millionaire and yada yada yada. All these these stupid ass expectations.
Right. Yeah.
So now these dudes have turned it around, and they're basically like, well, now if women want to talk to me, then you got to send me some money. I'm not getting out the car to pump my own gas. If you look like you broke, don't even bother talking to me and shit. And so one chick, like I said, she was talking about all this sprinkle shit, and then this dude came out of nowhere, was talking about, nah, fellas, we on our drizzle shit, and it's like the dude. I said it with some bass and some
Yeah.
These dudes is like, nah, drizzle. No, if you want to, I can't even act it out because it's very flamboyant.
Nah, nigga, ain't no way. I'm in the club talking about some drizzle.
Well, you gotta say it like Crody.
drizzle.
Yeah, I kind of would have played some of it.
Nah.
Shit is fuck you, nigga.
No, I'm just saying, ain't nobody drizzling.
Well,
I don't know.
they out here. I don't get it.
I mean, I think men should get taken care of by their women every once in a while.
They
Yeah.
want us to take care
Especially
of.
when they're sick.
They want us to do it.
All right.
What if
Check
you're never
this out
sick
real
though?
quick. If it'll do it. Boom. You know what it is. You know what it is. I probably should buy another TV or whatever.
We have TVs right there.
Yeah. Listen to the dude voice.
How you gonna do that when you in the army too?
He doing the Drake shit.
Yes.
That nigga got all the meats on his fries.
Say what?
Oh wait. Oh wait.
I hate that. It's giving.
Wait, he's in the Air Force. This is expected.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the
That'd
Air
be the
Force.
Navy.
Yeah. Oh. Air Force don't do nothing, dog.
Never trust a nigga with no mustache or beard.
See, he's gonna run somebody's bath.
this nigga look like he wrap his robe tight when he get out the
Nigga
shower.
sleep with a bonnet on.
Of course he do. With that hair.
Huh?
With that hair, yeah,
I'll
of
tell
course
you.
that nigga
That
do.
nigga- Oh no, he don't speak for me.
That's what I'm saying.
He don't speak for me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really lean into the whole, like, oh, the traditional man role where we take out the trash.
Nah, that
Yeah.
nigga want to get treated like a bad bitch.
Nigga, this video look like he in the passenger side. This
He'd
nigga,
probably be on stage popping with
he look like he in the passenger side of his own vehicle.
because he ain't pumping the gas. He already said that.
I'm mad. This nigga said, it's giving.
Nah,
Yeah, and when you go on the passenger side, he put his ass in first.
He said,
yes, the Army should play this video, get people not to sign up for the Air Force.
Yeah, he get dishonorably discharged for this shit.
nah, it's still a don't ask, don't tell.
This nigga look like he get more ass, don't tell.
Oh shit. Oh, he just looked too happy.
Mhm.
Yeah, so like that's where we at now. Like, I guess I don't fucking know how the hell we get here. You know, just
Listen, it's people being on them like opposite ends. Like, you know, I don't agree with this dude just as much as I don't agree with like fucking Andrew Tate, right?
Mhm.
Surprisingly, they both light skinned. We ain't gonna say nothing about that.
Right.
But
Still light skinned niggas soft.
yeah, they sure are.
Niggas.
I'm golden, so I don't count.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is.
it's all the lighting.
He just spent all summer getting a tan. He come to DreamCon, black as hell.
Nigga darker than me.
Like, what happened to the other member of the show?
right here.
He gonna be in some
Talking
like,
like Barry
koofies
White now.
and some dashikis.
But yeah, different ends, and I guess it's just too many dudes that I don't know, been dealing with birds. Go ahead.
Oh, I just looked at the timestamp. This nigga really went on for 18
Oh my
minutes.
God, I didn't even see
24
that.
seconds. Hell no.
I hope that was
No,
a reaction.
It's not him. It's
was a
more
reaction.
like
Reaction.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I just stopped
Alright.
on this.
I
dude.
mean, you say, how did we get here?
Mhm.
I don't know, man.
Goddamn liberals.
I be,
I was gonna say it like a girl's car, but I couldn't think of. That's how he got there.
I mean, I don't like getting dirt in my fingernails, but you
Oh,
know,
nigga,
Nothing's
you
wrong
know you
with
got
it.
soft hands,
these
nigga.
niggas take it to a next level.
I shook this nigga's hand one time. I was like, oh no,
It's like
It's like
touching some
touching
dough.
clouds.
Nigga
yeah.
melted like butter. That's what he
I
did.
was like, why this nigga's hand so soft?
Yeah, right.
Has
Yeah.
he been using that olive oil?
Hey, nigga. Coconut oil.
Coconut oil. I was
Coconut
getting
oil.
I'll
Get
say
it
it like
right.
this. You know, I like my position where I'm typing and shit like half the day, right? But I will just as easily get under the car and fix shit like that. I just got an impact wrench yesterday.
Or-
Just
Man.
you know.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, just it's being somewhere in the middle of that shit.
That nigga took a manly picture too, buying some tools. He took a picture like he was trying to show off. He took a down low photo. I wish we could post it on the video just so niggas can see that picture you took. About to buy a tool. Had a dirty white shirt on and everything. Nigga was ugly.
Hey, you know what? I'll put it up there. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm not the type of person to change my own oil if I got the money to do it myself.
How you change oil in an electric car?
I mean, I don't, but
Ah.
I'm just saying.
Ah.
It's not a real
Saying.
Tesla.
I'm jigs up. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, like, there's I don't know, like what Alex said. There's a fine line between Andrew Tate and this nigga, and I think I'm right in the middle.
Yeah.
I'm probably leaning a little bit closer to that nigga, but like,
Drizzle, yeah.
yeah, but yeah.
Like I said, for talking about just regular maintenance, having no dirt under your nails or whatever, that's
Yeah.
perfectly fine. But just this is to the extreme and shit.
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is definitely zesty.
This nigga want to
sassy,
get
or whatever.
pampered.
Yeah.
I mean,
And,
what's wrong with that?
Like explaining like how we get here. For a lot of these dudes, I think they didn't have fathers in their lives, and I think it's kind of telling.
You already knew it. He's doing some shit.
What? They were raised by their moms, man. There's a theme song.
Not the
out
single
here for some
mom
y'all.
song. I've been hearing this song.
This song goes. I'm assuming y'all ain't heard it.
Nope.
I've seen it.
Wrong. Hey,
I know this one.
hey, now you a
single mom.
Hey, 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 single mom. Now you a single mom.
Nigga in front of Chuck E. Cheese.
If you ain't heard it yet, then check that shit out.
That nigga will go on
This nigga got
single
a
moms TikToks complaining about men, and he'll cut his video in. It's just so savage, but you know, it happens. Shout out to the single moms out there putting in work. You know, happy
Yeah.
Mother's Day,
Shout out to the future single moms too.
Alex. Alex, I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah. We'll litter this episode with Kendrick references. Huh? Nah, that shit was funny though.
So I was driving around town, right, and I saw this bus, and it said gram exams.
Mammogram?
Yeah, mammogram exams. Can't say it. And it was a mobile bus, and I was like, wait a minute, that's like a legit booby bus.
Hey.
I was like, what kind of business is that? Like, how do you get a? I've seen taco trucks, I've seen food trucks, but never
Seen a weenie truck?
Oscar Mayer.
Yeah.
a mammogram truck or bus. That's some pervert stuff right
No
there.
way.
That's not a legit
Yeah,
doctor.
That's a legit business.
That's so you can just randomly find a mammogram bus in the streets.
As long as you got the equipment, yeah, of course.
Yeah, man, they can come to you.
So I got a new business idea, guys.
That's what I'm saying. It's beautiful, man.
Yeah, I mean,
You know, you could be sitting at home, your back's broken, and
just drive a bus and fill on titties for a profession.
what more could you ask for?
I mean, you're gonna get all types of titties though.
I'm a
Kyle-
traveling booby.
Kyle was looking at them student loans like, I might have to double up on this.
I mean, hey,
Is
first
that
one's
even
on the first one's
sanitary?
on me.
Like,
What?
is that even sanitary?
As long as you wash your hands.
As long as you got gloves and a pack of hand sanitizer, you'll be all right.
You're like,
You know you got to compress the.
the titty.
I mean, I ain't never gave an official mammogram, but I'm pretty
Squeeze the
sure.
titty.
I'm
I'm pretty-
stories from girls.
I'm pretty sure I know.
You've done the practice a little bit.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
sure.
You
If I
guys
was-
with A cups get mammograms?
It's just, all right, you're good.
The views of Jonathan Trickler.
What is
We
wrong
do
with
not
that?
discriminate on
We
the All
don't,
Points
but
podcast.
we don't. But it's a good question.
A cups, I'm
They
pretty
might
sure.
got asked though, you know.
A cups, I'm
They
pretty
might
sure.
got asked though.
Like imagine me getting my mini, inspected.
A cups, I'm pretty sure you can see with the naked eye if there was any lumps.
Did they do glutograms too? Because I mean, like
Do what?
glutograms,
What is a glutogram?
glutes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nah, nigga, that's a
I didn't know
pervert
That's
bus.
just nasty, nigga.
Yeah.
What lumps you checking in your booty?
I mean, I don't know, but we gotta check. Right? Yeah. I saw the greatest quarterback of all time. I'm joking. Nah.
Patrick Mahomes?
Yeah.
Three.
You said that he's
The
a
three
heel
rings.
now.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely a heel now.
Now, wait, why is he a heel?
Because
Because
he was on Monday
everybody's
Night
made him
Raw.
the villain because everybody hates him.
Because he was on Monday Night Raw helping out Logan Paul.
He's
Oh,
playing
fuck.
into it.
Oh
Yeah,
nah,
he was playing into it.
oh nah.
He's
So
a heel.
He's morphing into Tom Brady.
Yep.
Yeah, he's already.
And he's
taken-
part of the prime team.
Ah, fuck him, man.
With who?
He's part of the prime team. He's like
Prime
part.
team.
He's like one of the spokespersons for
Okay.
Prime now.
Eh.
So I Show Speed. I don't know if y'all know him. I Show Speed,
I know
the
who he is.
YouTuber. So
Degenerate.
Logan Paul
Yeah.
put him on his team too, and he made a exclusive I Show Speed branded Prime,
Is it
and it's
great?
chicken flavor.
Oh, what?
It's chicken flavor.
You know what? I've been seeing that shit on Instagram way too often now.
What Prime?
No, not even that. Just like the just blatant like edgy racism shit.
Oh, I love it.
I know. Like,
It's like
some of it.
it's what we've been
some of
fighting
it-
for.
Some of it is like really sus.
They
But
gave me
like,
the KFC bucket and everything.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Like that shit.
I mean, okay, I get it. I get
Uh.
what you're saying, but sometimes it's unintentional. Because yesterday, I was talking to Pharaoh's grandma, and she has a strawberry garden. She's grown a strawberry garden,
Yeah.
and she sent me a picture of a strawberry that was growing,
Mm-hmm.
and she
Tell
said,
me she didn't say picket.
she said, Pharaoh, look what I found in the garden. She was basically talking to Pharaoh, and I was letting him know, like, oh, he's not here right now. He's at his mom's house, but as soon as I get here, as soon as he gets home, I'll make sure to show him the picture. And she replied with, okay, I hope the coons won't smell it tonight and jump in there with a crazy face.
Damn.
Like-
Damn. Damn.
For context,
Like
for
that,
con-
like she did not catch like.
for context, they've been having a raccoon problem. The raccoons have been tearing up their yard. But the fact that she said coons picking
knew what it
strawberries.
She knew what it was.
All she had to put was an RA in front of it.
Nah,
been-
she knew what it was.
I got a good
Yeah.
chuckle out of it. I'm not gonna lie.
You know, she had a little chuckle when she said that.
Of
shit.
course she did.
She said, "Nigger."
I just planted some fresh watermelon. Hope the coons don't jump in.
Now that would have been that would have been some stand up comedy right there. That would have been funny.
You know, she's gonna get him for his birthday. A whole barrel of cotton candy. Go ahead,
man.
pick it all out of that bucket.
Nah,
He's like,
nigga.
hey, Pharaoh, I got a hat for you. It's like a
Nah.
straw hat.
we eat our cotton candy with forks. I ain't never picking cotton in my life, nigga.
Kind of bougie. No, I'm playing.
I ain't never picking cotton.
You know, you eat your cotton candy with no hands.
I know, right? You little
Drizzle, drizzle.
Just got the sticky stuff all around your mouth.
man.
So yeah, subtle racism. It's not too bad. you
Look,
know.
for me, it's the overt shit. Like, you see someone with just like a black person in Instagram, and you go into the comments, and there's nothing but like gifs of the letter N. You seen that? Yeah. You,
No, the ones that get me is the proper black guys who like show there's like this just like any happy looking black guy on the internet or any black guy in a suit, the comments just be like, oh, that's a good old boy nigga.
Yeah,
that's,
like-
that's a goody two shoes nigga.
He's like, he looked like he at Weenie Hut Jr.
Just you look like good intention.
That shit had me dying.
Yeah, the internet's wild.
Oh,
wild.
the
it's
internet's
not-
wild. The
You,
internet's wild.
you can't do too good, but you can't do
You
too bad.
can't, you can't. You can't do nothing for the internet. Just stay off the internet, nigga.
When you think about it, the internet is literally like high school in the 90s and 2000s.
Of course.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That's really what it is.
Yeah.
But then that leads credence to the like cyberbullying shit.
Yeah, and
whatever.
And
Do
then
what
people
Tyler
kill.
said,
Then people
just
kill
log off.
themselves.
Speaking of 90s and 2000s, like sitcoms and cartoons, what I always wanted to do that's on my bucket list is have a food fight.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
I never got to have one.
You a
but,
drizzle drizzle nigga? No, you don't.
I never got to have one, but like, if it was like potluck style, like you got to bring something. I'm gonna start it off.
What you
Man.
bring?
And 5 choices since there's only
Yo.
four of us here. I'm gonna do 2, and y'all do the last 3. So if it was a food fight, and I'm bringing what I'm gonna use for my arsenal, I'm bringing coleslaw and pork and beans, like wet and watery.
Why?
All right, we're gonna go around. What would you
I'm
bring?
bringing spaghetti and then like Aria's treats and eats cupcakes
'Cause
for
they-
only $10.
I thought you was about to say because ain't nobody eating
because
that.
they hard,
Because ain't nobody eating that.
or something like
No,
like
there
give
you
somebody
go,
a black
you
eye.
know. If I bean you real good, then it's gonna get all the frosting, the delicious homemade frosting.
Shut the fuck up. You know what? Just to be diabolical, I'm bringing some chitlins.
Oh, you won, nigga. I'm throwing the towel, nigga.
That's chemical
I don't want no
warfare.
smoke. I don't want no smoke. If I get hit in the face with some
Yeah.
shit,
You gotta die.
I was gonna say chitlins and some mashed potatoes to seal it in.
oh.
Get that. I'm bringing uncooked rice and uncooked pinto beans. I'm trying to hurt niggas. Forget all that soft stuff. I'm trying to throw rice,
This nigga.
uncooked rice, nigga.
Don't go to
Hard-ass rice.
nobody's wedding, nigga.
Yeah, but what if they made that part of the Riverfest though? Like you had like this, just big ass
Like the
food
biggest
fight, you
food
know?
fight in America.
Like I bet you they would do that.
I'm bringing
This is
Karen's
no
casserole with raisins.
Have a bunch of cat hair in there.
Niggas throw an unseasoned chicken.
Yeah, I was gonna say and then uncooked vegetables too. Like this shit is hard. We invite it to 'em.
If it don't take you out now, it'll get you in a few days.
Oh, shit.
And then they can just have the homeless people come and clean it up.
Oh.
Oh,
The
too
views
much.
of Kyle Holler.
Consecutive episodes.
Sorry.
I make this homeless
Sorry. The unhoused.
There you go,
okay?
thank you.
Yo, what did you
Unhoused.
call them?
What? Unwashed?
You call them something.
I don't remember.
They're getting washed right now.
Ooh, damn.
This nigga. Hey, hey, if you want your Bell's palsy to heal up, you might want to stop talking shit.
I accepted this.
Yeah.
I accepted this
Kyle,
life.
apologize.
I accepted this life. No,
It's
man.
just crazy. Dude, it's crazy. Okay, so speaking of 90s, 2000s, whatever, I got some interesting news. I got a Facebook notification the other day, and I was like, "Who the fuck is this?" It was one of the girls that I kind of had a crush on back in high school.
Oh,
I
I
was
know.
like,
I know who you're talking about.
No, you don't.
Okay.
But it was funny though because it was like, "Oh, we're inviting you to the Heights to 20-year anniversary." I was like, "I'm not going to that."
No, Jonathan, you need to go.
I wouldn't either.
I'll let you borrow my car for the day. You need to go in solid gold pants
No.
and a crown on your head.
I laughed so hard at that shit. I was like, you guys are out of your fucking minds. And why the hell are y'all still trying to meet each other? Look, it's been 20 years.
I feel like the only people who want to show up is like people that like
who peaked in high school
and want to flex.
No, the niggas who want to meet up for reunions are niggas who peaked in high school. Because that's the only time they can fit in.
Yeah, ain't no fucking way. Like, I didn't go to the 10-year, and I'm not going to this one. I was like, why would I want to? I didn't like most of you while I was there.
I know exactly what you mean because I'm in like a little Southeast or group chat on Facebook because we didn't get a 10-year anniversary because of COVID.
Right.
So like we totally feel like we got gypped out of it.
Y'all
so
could have got on a Zoom call.
I would have logged out.
I would have been the most ratchet. Might getting they back blown out.
I would have logged in just to log out.
Nigga would have walked by in his draw.
No draw.
Y'all remember said I wasn't getting bitches?
Yeah.
No, look.
Nigga would have walked by. Nigga would have walked by in his drawers in one girl's Zoom call and then logged onto his Zoom call to say chat. That's how close these niggas are.
Yeah,
from that high school. But nah, man, you need to go in like a space astronaut suit with a cowboy hat.
Not Peter Griffin.
Yes,
That's
what you need to do.
No, I don't even know.
Nah, I'm the same way. I didn't go to the 10 piece, and I'm just like, I feel no need. Like, nigga, I'm leaving the past in the past.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
if I see you out in public,
Nah,
we
I
can
ain't
put
mad.
it.
I'm still walking away. I'm not saying nothing.
You can say what's up, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
My
But
girl-
one of your homeboys from school to make you a drink.
My girl's always over here
Not
just
in a
like,
bad way.
yeah, I mean, I'm still cool with them.
Yeah.
my girl's always like, yeah, I'm about to go to this such and such baby shower, such and such birthday party. Like he went to school. You had a grade with him. I was like, I don't remember that, nigga. I don't remember nobody from high school. Like all my friends are sitting in this room right now.
Yeah,
So it's
you were
like,
sitting in the front of the class,
Right.
paying close
Looking down
attention.
while everybody's looking at the back of them hot dogs. Hey, it's about lunchtime. The bell ring.
We eat a holly dog today.
I just rude.
Whatever, I got them too.
This episode is wild.
it's Drizzle Drizzle, my nigga.
I got one thing I just came across here. It's just wild. All right, let's check it out. So I'm assuming that Rhea or you got life insurance on each other, right?
She got life insurance on
It's
him.
got dark.
It's only one way.
No.
She got the
We're-
maximum.
We're getting ready to get a different plan or whatever.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
we've been looking into it.
Okay, well, watch out because Kansas man who killed his wife used insurance payout to buy a sex doll.
I mean, one of them don't say no.
That's an upgrade.
That means
What you mean?
that means
and the fucked up part of it is that it says he killed his wife Tristan in 2019 during Halloween and he reportedly used part of the life insurance for a sex doll. Following the murder, he collected $120,000 from 2 life insurance policies. He approximately spent $2,000 on the life-size sex doll just 2 days after receiving the money.
That nigga, he was horny.
He was
want the
not
real
getting
thing?
any kind of
He
shit.
wasn't getting it.
He was grieving. What are you talking about?
See, nobody brought him food, but they brought
Exactly. No one brought him a casserole. So he had to buy his own sex doll. You tripping?
He had an appetite.
that just lets you know the power of pussy.
I'll tell you.
Nigga,
Or the lack thereof. You didn't-
She said not tonight. He said not again.
that's the last time you tell me no. Damn, that is.
Hey,
That is
no,
deranged.
I would have got a custom made and told him, take this mold and put it, while the body's still fresh. Wait. So that's where we draw the line.
Fucking necrophilia.
That's where we draw the line.
The views of Kyle Hawley do
Yeah.
not reflect the All Plays podcast.
We can't.
This episode is
His
just
contract
toxic.
is being terminated as we speak.
This is scumbaggies of that pause.
I'm telling you.
I guess we got. Shit, I don't know how much time we got, but
I
fuck
mean,
it.
we're over it, but
Whatever. I did see something like on the last episode or whatever. What Tim brought up, like animals mating and all that shit.
Yeah, a little nasty motherfucker.
Man, the day before that, I was watching some video and they were talking about like the mating rituals of animals and shit, and that shit was crazy. Like they were talking about otters, like they fuck. Like,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
he was
Yeah,
talking about
yeah.
the ducks and how they have like corkscrew penises and shit. Like, cause the duck, like the greenhead, the bastard greenheads or whatever,
Not the
they're
foreigner
so
ducks.
violent. Huh?
Yeah.
Not the foreigner Canadian ducks.
Yeah, those mallards or drakes. or
Goddamn
whatever.
mallards.
But nah, they was talking about otters and how they'll beat the shit out of their significant others or
Yeah,
whatever,
man.
and like really bite them and just beat them up. and
They like
everything.
it rough. What you mean?
Nah, man, they'll kill them. Like there's male otters, they'll hold the one underwater and like drown them or
That's
whatever.
freaky
and then
stuff.
They'll still like fuck the little otter that's dead.
it's
The
freaky.
same thing with like ferrets. Like people who own ferrets, they're always talking about how like they have to sort of kind of separate them.
Yeah, like the beta fishes.
And I was
Yeah.
like, man, like.
How
Shit's
did you-
crazy.
How did you discover this?
Nigga,
Like,
what
how-
is your
How
YouTube?
did you come across
Yeah.
this? You just got like a bowl of cereal just sitting in the bed.
Nah,
like,
man.
whoa.
Nigga, were you
It's-
taking
it's-
notes? Like I don't
I forgot.
understand.
It's some dude's channel or whatever. He makes like a bunch of interesting videos and just weird shit or whatever. But I mean, nah, I was just doing laundry and I was just looking at this shit like,
Fucking
what the fuck?
erotic animal.
I mean, whatever. You know,
Mating.
don't yuck my yum.
I'm not. I'm not.
I
gonna
know
do
it was
that.
young, nigga.
It's like what walrus, what they'll do too.
What?
Oh, you don't remember that video?
Mm-mm.
The one with the penguin?
The one with the penguin?
Yeah.
Don't they fuck? Oh yeah.
What?
Give him that
Oh,
work.
Yeah, he'll just do anything.
Yeah, man. The world's wild, man. Everybody's horny, man.
But they
You know?
say dolphins are the only animals that have sex for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said.
Everyone else does it for procreation, I
Yeah,
guess.
everybody's horny. People will
Yep.
kill their wives and buy sex dolls.
Nick
and just-
Cannon does it for procreation.
He's the only one.
That nigga knows something we don't know. I will. Hold on.
This nigga starting himself a vault.
No, like my face feels like. Never mind. Anyway.
Yeah, to check.
No, damn, nothing.
No, I just say it.
No, it just felt like it was getting better. Anyway.
Oh, okay.
It is.
Anyways,
Laughter's the best
I
medicine.
that's what they say. I got one more scenario for you guys that I
Alright.
heard since we're on the subject.
Did
Would
you
you-
chuckle at my glory hole joke on that
Oh, yeah.
episode?
Yeah.
When I was like, Carl be coming with these type
Yeah,
of
no, like I said, y'all talking all that good stuff. You know, I bring life to this show.
Sure.
Check the views. Anyways,
Oh, okay.
would you rather have sex with a trans woman that's a legit 10 or a woman that's a 1?
Trans. Can't get pregnant.
But people's ranking is subjective. Like your 10 might not be my 10. Your 10 to me might be like a 6.
Or whatever your 10. Nigga bullshit.
Why you automatically? I'm just saying.
Like, I just got lower standards than everybody here. Nigga, please. Nigga, your 10 might be my 6. What you talking about? Your skin and bones.
They think in the right spot.
But you said a 10, a trans 10?
Yeah.
Over a legit woman 1?
Yeah. You ain't baby me no booger bear. Like, no. Like cross-eyed and just
That's messed
nah.
up.
You a negative one. Get out of here.
What about you, Alex?
I don't know. It might be the one.
Yeah, I'll take the 1.
You guys are
What was
gay.
that little Reddit thread? What was that little Reddit thread you were saying when it like the chick with the butter face? It might be one of
Yeah,
those.
that is a
That's a 1
butterface.
right there, you know.
Nah, no, it's like a legit 1.
Yeah, well, it's a legit 1, man.
I mean,
I mean-
ones are subjective, though.
her mouth might be like Tasmanian devil, like pull your socks off. Like.
Nah. So y'all would
I
take
just
the 1.
imagine that shit.
Look,
Yeah,
I'm
You
just
guys are
saying.
transphobic.
You
That's
know,
what
we
it
can,
is.
We can go pee at the same time.
Mhm.
Never have to worry about the mood swings.
You got your splooge inside you, and you put your splooge inside them,
No.
like
Definitely
the
not.
Hangover 2.
Which y'all both gonna try to clean the bowl too, you know?
Who's cooking who
challenge.
breakfast in the morning?
We'll order out.
Whoever got the bigger dick.
No.
There's only one way to find out. All right, I just want to know where y'all stood.
What'd you go with?
Oh, I'm going with the trans 10. What you mean? That's the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
You got
You got the tits, you got the dits, you got the butt.
What you mean? That's called happy hour.
Interesting.
Body crazy, crazy, baby, big titties.
All right, I think with that, we need to get the fuck out of here.
Yep, before we get swept away.
Don't forget, check the poll.
Yeah. And we're sponsored by W, y'all.
We are sponsored by.
That's why we're all juiced up this episode. We've been drinking our W. We've been drinking our W energy.
That was a weekend.
Go to w.gg/allpoints and use our promo code allpoints with a capital A and
Capital
P. Because every time Alex said it on that last episode, it sounded like he was saying A and P, but it's A and P.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all points with a capital A and P.
Yeah, it sounds like you were saying A and P.
I guess.
That's why I was so confused last time. But anyway, yeah, we're sponsored. We're sponsored by W Energy. We have Patreon. Check the Patreon. Hopefully, there's some content up. And we're in DreamCon, y'all.
Yeah.
We're going to DreamCon.
Maybe DreamCon's.
Yeah. Expected to be bigger, better, longer, and uncut.
Stupid. Best when it's uncut.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. No.
All right. Anyways, this has been the episode. All Points Podcast. This is Jonathan the Great.
Midwest.
Oh, this is Kyle's Cool Corner.
And this is A2.
And we
are
out of here.
Peace.
Peace.